And I think that is so powerful when individuals and communities and families have the opportunities they need to really shape their own life trajectories. Hi, I am Pandit Mami, and I'm happy to serve as Detroit's Relationship Manager for Human IT. At Human IT, I am really working with our local partners to kind of push our shared vision to shrink the digital divide. So it means building bonds with this community and learning from the community and engaging community partners and kind of push the effort for us to help with shrinking the digital divide and provide opportunities to communities on the wrong side of the digital divide. So I grew up in a very tight-knit family. I am one of 12, the youngest of 12. I have six sisters, 5 brothers, and it was a beautiful time for me. I was raised by my sisters, and they really taught me most of the things I know. My brothers are also part of the process. My dad was very engaged with our community, such a loving man. He passed away, both of my parents passed, and it was a great time for me, just looking at how my siblings were such an integral part of who I am today. The sacrifices of my sisters to make sure that I was cared for throughout my childhood. And so those are some of the things I look back to, and some of the inspirations that keep me going and to kind of continue to see my own role in paying it forward and working with communities and societies. I studied international relations, political science to be precise, at Colby College, and I did religious studies, studied some part of Jewish studies as well, both Christianity and Islam as well. I was just really interested in religion and politics and everything that really shapes the way policies are run and the ideologies that really impact people and how they engage with society, how they engage with the state, and how they engage with the non-state actors. I remember coming to Michigan after college. It was my first job working with a nonprofit here, and I came with a sleeping bag and my clothes and everything just after college. It was such a very unique moment for me, because for me it was the first time I was living by myself. Well, that was not part of a university or a school institution, and I was going to be living in this apartment and just starting life here in the United States. And coming to Michigan, I came at a time when the 2013 recession just really struck Detroit. There was a lot of retrenchment, lack of the people. Like, there was a lot of flight as well, population decline happening here in Detroit. I loved it. I loved coming to this place. It was really great. I was able to build strong communities, a lot of individuals here in Michigan. And downtown Detroit became like the place we'll come just spend some time on the Fridays and Saturdays. In 2018, I realized that there was a call in my mind to go back home and really work with my own local community. And that was the time I left my job here in the US and went home and really started helping this nonprofit I started a few years back with education for kids in my communities and youth, and really help with mentorship and capacity building. It was such a unique time to be home again and to really engage with a community that's meant so much to me. A lot of people are left behind in the new economy. They're left behind in development. They're left behind in participation in education and workforce. They're left behind in social welfare provision, social risk protection, because they don't have access. They don't have access to the very instrument that will help them with income and class mobility. It is such a key part of the Sustainable Development Goals, that people have the tools they need to have opportunities and to really define their own lives and their dreams and vision, and in the words of Mandela, to be the captains of their souls. And I think that's so powerful when individuals and communities and families have the opportunities they need to really shape their own life trajectories. And I think it's so critical that we have a multi-sectorial approach to this problem. It is a collective action problem. We need everyone on hands on deck we need a state, we need local communities, we need local governments, we need the non-profit sector, we need corporates, corporations, and we need faith-based institutions and local communities coming together to really tackle this problem from many angles, and really learning from our communities as well. Like those that are mostly impacted by this problem should be at the forefront of it as well, and us other communities coming in and other sectors really helping as supporters to ensure that everyone has what they need to succeed. As an African, I feel privileged to be a part of this collective action and to really be a part of a city that I care about so much. I see Michigan, Detroit as a home away from home. It's an honor for me to be able to be a part of the shrinking digital divide and working with local partners and really learning from the community as we move along and try to push Michigan and the city of Detroit to make it a model for digital inclusion in the nation.